In Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Croissante.
Hanoi, Vietnam. Left Laos in the afternoon. I've been here since yesterday. Last night I had a chance to walk around and see it. So far I really love it here. I think it's really nice. It just has a lot of charm and there's so much hustle and bustle. First observations, yeah, the scooters and the cars are so much more ruthless here than everywhere else I've been. This is my 4th Asian country now, and all of the streets are chaotic everywhere. This place is more ruthless. So I have a big day today. I'm going to a couple museums. I'm gonna go to the Loyola Prison. Again, I hope it's pronounced like that. And not usually a big museum person, but it seems like this city has a lot of really good ones. And then actually I'm gonna meet up with some friends that I met in Siem Reap, Cambodia when I was there. They're South African, but they have been living in Hanoi. So I'm excited to just get the day started. This is the Loyola Prison. Just arrived. So this prison was built in the late 18th century by the French to house the Vietnamese, but then was used during the American-Vietnam War to house war prisoners. This one's door is open so you can go inside. Ooh, it's kind of creepy in here. The cells in this row were the people that were sentenced to death by the guillotine over there. This is one of 2 guillotines that they had, and I actually don't think I've ever seen a guillotine like this in person, up close. So John McCain was the famous prisoner of war here, and this is a photo of him visiting in 2000. Okay, these are my friends that I met in Siem Reap. They're from South Africa, but they're living in Hanoi. And they introduced us, and this is my new friend Daniel from my hostel neighbor. And they introduced us to this place called Egg Coffee. So we all just got egg coffees. And I have never even heard of this before. Iced egg coffee and hot egg coffee. And hot with chocolate. This is the front of the place that we were just in. It's just right back that like kind of creepy alley. Since 1946. Apparently it is the original egg coffee, and there's a few copycats, like maybe the story is like the grandmother's daughter or something. Wait, no. There's the grandmother. I think the story is that the grandmother started this, and then a couple of her kids or grandkids started their own, but this is the original. And we're gonna go to Lot, I believe it's called, which is like the top of Hanoi, for some drinks. Alright, we're going into I think a rooftop. Oh wait, no, it's another elevator. Yeah. To the rooftop, right? Yeah. To a rooftop bar, okay. And they call it Top of Hanoi. In Afrikaans. Yeah. Croissante. Oh, we just took a cab here from the Sky Bar, whatever it was, and this is apparently like a famous place where Obama came, and everyone, like the taxi drivers and everything, when we were trying to tell them where to go, we were just like, Obama, Obama, and everyone knew, but they're sold out. So now we're trying to figure out what to do. First spa in Vietnam. And we got front row seats. Day 2 in Hanoi. Last night was really successful. My friends were such good hosts. After we got the egg coffee, we went to a Sky Bar, the top of Hanoi, And then when we tried to go to the place where Obama ate, but they were all out of food, so then we ended up at Beer Corner and just got some pho there. And Beer Corner is like these cross streets where you can sit on tiny little stools and get cheap beer. And then this morning I just woke up and I jumped in an Uber motorbike taxi and came to the Vietnam Military Museum. So I'm gonna check that out for a little while. This building behind me is apparently, they have it in sections at this museum. One is the French, one is like China, and this building behind me is supposed to be the building that is about the American-Vietnam War, which was the one thing that I was interested in, but since my Uber driver got lost and everything, I didn't make it until it closed for lunch. So now I have to decide if I want to wait around, like grab a coffee or something and wait for it to open at 1. Hanoi is beautiful and charming, and I love it for that reason, but I'm not getting the best vibes here. Yesterday, I was getting a massage and the masseuse tried to get me to pay her a tip in secret and told me how much to give her, and it was very uncomfortable. And then just now, my Uber driver tried to get me to pay him cash he gets paid through the Uber app, and I know that, but he was like kind of almost yelling at me, trying to get him to pay him, so yeah. It all comes with the territory, but I just thought I would mention it because those I feel like they're the little things that never get caught on camera, you know, that I don't always talk about. I read an article last night that was like how to do nothing and still see Hanoi, and it was basically like Hanoi is all about just like, you know, wandering around, hanging out at a cafe, people watching, just kind of getting a feel for the vibe of the city, and it was probably right. So I think that's what I'm gonna go do.